thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere in your birth chart that Sagittarius might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. And in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. This reading is for mid-November 2019, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this reading, okay? All right, what are the love messages for Sagittarius for mid-month, November 2019? What are the love messages for Sagittarius for mid-month, November 2019? Do this a couple more times, okay? What are the love messages for Sagittarius for mid-month, November 2019? Okay. One more time. What are the love messages for Sagittarius for November 2019? I'm going to go ahead and divide these into three. Okay. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Okay. So this is the card that's going to be the overall energy for this reading. And as we go through this reading, I will show you how this card is going to relate to the different cards that come up in your spread. Okay, and if you're new here, what I do is I do four columns. The first column represents you, what might have recently come to pass, what's currently going on, and the things that are coming towards you. The second is the same thing, except that it's for your beloved, your intended twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner, maybe somebody you just met, maybe an ex, whoever's first in your thoughts when you wake up in the morning and last in your thoughts when you go to bed at night. Okay. All right. So I am going to, you guys saw me do that. I'm going to completely reshuffle these cards because that's exactly the same spread that just came up in my last reading. And you know, you guys saw me shuffle. And my cards have been cleansed and blessed. Okay. Let's do this a couple of times like this, maybe 3 more times. If they come up the same now, then I guess it's the same reading. Okay. All right. Card on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. Okay. All right. And again, this card is the overall energy for this spread. And as we go through this reading, I'll show you how this card's going to relate to the different cards. Okay. The first column is you, what you've recently gone through, what's currently happening, and things that are coming towards you. Second column is the same thing, except it's your partner, your beloved, intended twin flame, soulmate. Okay, third is obstacles and challenges. And the fourth column is outcome. This is much better. I haven't seen this spread, okay, before. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands as well as the Six of Swords. Now hold on, my eye's itching. Okay, with this Nine of Wands that you had over here, where, you know, you've learned some tough lessons, you've been through some things before, you are walking on eggshells, waiting for the other shoe to drop. You may find yourself in a new situation with someone, but you're looking for those red flags, okay? Yeah, and that's always good to be there, but when it dominates the relationship and you are only looking for those red flags instead of just relaxing and enjoying the relationship for what it is until it grows into something more significant. So the Six of Swords shows me that you may still be a little bit guarded, and that you are considering, because everything is moving so fast, that you're just gonna like back out. You just try to, you know, avoid it at all cost. Move away. Pretend like you moved away. You know, just delete them from your contacts, whatever. You're considering these things. Okay. Don't be so afraid of love. And I see that your counterpart is offering you this love, Sag, and you know you are maybe open to this offer of love that they're giving you. You're open to this this energy. You want a relationship. You want to have something beautiful and have something really strong come out of it. But again, you know, you're guarded, and this is what they're thinking of. But this person, this Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this person really, really is attracted to you enough so that they are approaching you and saying, hey, you know, let's see if we can do something here. Make something work. Your challenges and obstacles are the Three of Wands as well as the Hermit. And this goes along with these cards here. So you, at one hand, you are imagining your future with this person. You're looking towards the future. You're thinking about what it should be. And at the same time, you want to withdraw. You want some time to yourself. You want to think about these things. You want to move a little more cautiously. Okay? All right. And your outcome is the King of Pentacles as well as the Magician. So, yeah, this is awesome. So if you can get your mindset straight, okay, and quit focusing on what maybe somebody had done to you in the past, you may find that you will actually manifest your partner to be in a more loving and secure and stable relationship. This is what you are craving. Even though you're Sagittarius and you're very social and you're very flighty and you want to experience all kinds of things and all kinds of people and all kinds of experiences, at the same time you want that grounding that you get with, say, this earth sign here. You know, this would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this person is offering you that type of love. So, you know, so you have another person here that is offering you this watery sign that is offering you this love here. It may be that because this is a water sign, okay, it is making you feel a little bit uneasy. You may be feeling as if I'm going to pull a couple cards here for you. All right. For your column, normally I pull 2 at a time, but I'm pulling 4. Okay, so yeah, this water sign may be a little more emotional or sensitive or doesn't quite, they may be a little possessive is what I'm feeling. They may feel like, you may feel like they're like extinguishing your flame with their water. Basically. So it's going to come down to communication. So whatever you've been through before that has made you feel defensive and scary, those are lessons that are learned here. Now you need to take, you know, this Page of Swords is all about communication and opening up and being able to say exactly what it is your needs are and to be able to communicate with your partner. So if this person is making you feel smothered or you know, they're just a little too intense or a little too you know, Cancers show their love by nurturing and having that type, you know, like feathering that nest and making things cozy and comfortable and loving. Not everybody wants that type of situation, and you may not be used to it, and so it is making you feel a little bit uneasy. So also I'm seeing that, you know, this is the reason I pulled these, because I got a glimpse of them, and so they're going with your column here. Okay, so you, Sag, you are thinking about this person, about this King of Pentacles, you are thinking, you know, that might actually be something that's more suited towards me. That might be actually the love that I need in my life right now. That's not quite so confining. That may be more into beauty and loving and, you know, being more grounded than your water sign. It's right here. Not that there's anything wrong with this person. It's just you're going to have to decide which one you are more suited for, because it's making you, the water sign is making you feel more guarded and like, you know, you're just a little uncomfortable. So we have this Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles, which goes along, both of these cards go along with this. So this is most likely a Taurus that you're involved with, Sagittarius. Now, Taurus and Sagittarians, that's usually something that's pretty good, pretty fun, loving, but still social and active. The Emperor, again, he's going to offer you, you know, he's going to make an example. Now, this can be a female as well. I don't really get gender specific here, but especially with this Ace of Pentacles, this is somebody that's going to show you a lot of stability and be able, like I said earlier, to give you that grounding that you really, really need. Okay, I needed these right here. Okay. All right, so your obstacles are your Two of Cups as well as the Fool. All right, so, you know, the Two of Cups talks about give and take. It talks about reconciliations. It talks about perfect love. It talks more about like a counterpart or your divine counterpart type person, and they are going to make you feel as if, you know, this is somebody you actually really and truly want to take this chance with. This is what you've wanted all along, and it's making you feel like this is absolutely something that you want to try. And your outcome is the Hierophant as well as the Page of Pentacles. So this person may actually offer you the ultimate stability, either by saying, let's be in a committed long-term monogamous relationship, or either, you know, this Hierophant talks about marriage. This is talking about communication with your earth sign. You're going to be able to talk about anything and everything. You're going to have the same common interests. You're going to feel like, you know, this person is the other half of you, and it's going to feel very comfortable and very loving and very sensual, especially with you being Sagittarius. So we have King of Swords as well as a Star back here in your column. So this King of Swords is going to be able, this is going to come out in you, especially if you have air in your chart at all, Sag, anywhere in your chart. You're going to feel like, you know, I know what I want. This is what I want. You're going to eliminate everything from your life that you don't want. You're going to, you know, be able to use your head over your heart, and where, you know, you may feel as if this water sign, you may need to spend a little more time with them, but at the same time, you feel like you may miss an opportunity with this earth sign if you don't act quickly and move on it. Not that you're cold or mean, but just that you're using your head about it and you're making your goals and planning for the future. Even though you can be a very spontaneous and social person, you're feeling as if you are, you know, you do want that solid, grounded future, and you are willing to use the energy from the Star to put yourself out there and to, you know, you've made manifest all this, this Emperor and this King of Pentacles, same person here. All these two are the same people here. But yeah, so you are able to recognize, oh, wow, okay, I thought that this was going on, but at the same time, I felt uneasy, and that you're going to find that it's actually a soulmate. It's actually a person, and I just love this theme that's been going on in the last few readings. It's like everybody's soulmate is coming up. You know, Scorpio season, which we're in, talks about, you know, it talks about death, it talks about endings, it talks about all those things. But, you know, after death, there's always resurrection, and the new things can appear. So apparently, after you are focused more again on what it is that you want, this love is going to present itself to you, and it's going to be a beautiful, happy, and joyous union, because not only are all your needs going to be met, but your partner is going to feel the same way about you, which is how we have this Two of Cups here. It's going to be somebody that is you know, is equally interested, compatible, and faithful with you. And your partners, we have the Seven of Swords reversed, as well as the Judgment card. So, you know, the Judgment card is talking about resurrection. So your water sign person may be asking you for another chance, or let's try to work on this a little more. But you have to remember that sometimes these water signs, lovely people, have a daughter that I was thinking I had two, but one's an Aquarius and one's a Pisces. Yeah, they're very emotional people, and they tend to cling on to relationships just for the sake of being sentimental, even when it's not necessarily the best thing for them. But they will want to reach out to you. Now, there's, you know, the Seven of Swords talks about somebody being sneaky or trying to get away with something. This is in reverse. They, you know, all these fears that you had with this person are unfounded. There really wasn't anything there, but there was something about them, maybe their neediness or whatever, that's perfectly suited to so many people, but it doesn't quite feel right for you. But it was making you feel uneasy enough that you didn't have peace of mind, and therefore that is why you've decided to move on. Okay. Now your obstacles are Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So, like we were talking about, it's time to lay these burdens down. It's time, you know, if you don't, you're going to continue to feel these uneasy things. But I really believe that this earth sign, Taurus person that's coming in your life, it's going to offer you that stability that you need and that you desire so much. And, you know, everything, your luck will completely change once you do lay these burdens down and realize that the situation that caused you to feel that way is over, and for you it's a reminder to live mindfully and presently, because present really is the only thing that exists. You can't really go back to the past and redo things, although, you know, they say all time is linear and everything exists all at the same time. Yeah, you can do a little shadow work and go back to whatever it was that caused you to feel that way in your past, and, you know, work through it and get over it. But, you know, you have to be able to put that down in order to have a successful relationship in the future without feeling as if you are, you know, constantly worried and anxious about something that not going to happen. So yeah, so you are on your way to being this Queen of Pentacles to this King of Pentacles. And, you know, like I said many times, this could be a man as well as a woman, and this could be a man as well as a woman. You can reverse the roles however you want, but definitely it would be someone who is completely focused on you and helping this relationship to grow. They're as focused on you as you are on them, and it does look like a very strong, you know, this is king to queen here, relationship that you would have. And your final outcome is Justice, as well as the Queen of Swords. Now earlier you got the King of Swords, so this Queen of Swords, you know, your partner may also have someone from their past that they have had to lay to rest, so to speak, in order to move forward. The Justice card is just, you know, you are finally getting what it is that you deserve, what you need, what you are worthy of, and that is a true, loving, and unconditional Where did it go? Okay. Unconditional love with your, sorry, I'm dropping these things, with your little soulmate here. And that you will be able to move forward and have that successful, loving, monogamous, and, you know, almost perfect relationship with this new person, this new earth sign that's coming in your life. I really don't feel like the water sign was maybe as serious as, you know, it just really didn't feel that serious. Maybe they were a placeholder while you are healing from your previous relationship. But that is your mid-monthly, and you guys be sure to check back here into the month for the end of the month reading, as well as December's that'll be coming up. And I'm also going to be doing a little sneak peek into 2020. I'll be drawing 12 cards, one for each month, okay? For each zodiac sign I'll be doing this. And so you'll have a little sneak peek of what's coming up during the coming year. Just a little sneak peek, just, you know, to see what's going on. And that is your reading for mid-month, November 2019. And just a reminder, I want to thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and subscribing and commenting and all your likes and shares and emails that you've sent me. And I really love getting to know each of you. And if you would like a personalized reading based on your birthday, time, and place, as well as your lovers, you can contact me at midnightmoontarot@gmail.com. All right, guys, you guys have a great night. I'm sorry these are taking so long to get up. I know I've talked to some of my YouTube friends here, and they're having a lot of the same problems. It's taking hours and hours to get these up. It's crazy. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.